What's up, guys? We are going into Servant of the Sorceress from the future for level 4 or stage 4 for an all mission clear with a friend Rain carry. So it's no items, no continues, clear within 5 turns. I guess you can have deaths, but we're not going to. So we just need to find a Flaming Ether Rain on our friends list. Yeah, I think this is the guy I used a minute ago when I was testing this. So just make sure they're geared in the shift form. Yeah, he's got gear. And actually, what are his stats? Is he max on LB or Dragon? Not max on Dragon, max LB. That's fine. But the rest of our party, we're using old units, free units. Yeah, and tried to keep the gear a little budget. So Sisney here just for some chaining and fire support. She is at max LB 275 Dragon. So there's that. If you have the, Clash ring with chain cap up, use that. But yeah, here's her gear. She does have a strong vision card, but I'm not sure she's making a huge difference in the clear anyway. You could probably go with a weaker vision card on her. But anyway, Roberta, just a lot of free gear. Her own STMR, I've got 2 of them, but she's old enough. Hopefully you have a couple copies. She's got some open slots too. She's here for fire support, dragon killer. Yeah, that's it. Then shift form, just pretty much the same gear, just with, for attack stats. But wasn't able to work in her jump. I don't know how effective it would have been here anyway. But her own card. Runda, free bulk card that we got recently. Just didn't even tried to build him for spirit. Doesn't even really need that, I don't think. Just full evasion and some bulk. He should be fine. So he's here for mitigations and some wind resist. Louise, base form, Obsidian Bracer, just high spirit. Yeah, I just auto-geared spirit, didn't really pay attention to what it equipped. Just a magic card, and then shift form. Just magic damage against dragons. And she's on Lakshmi with stop immunity learned. Then Reagan, just cheap gear, event gear. He's just max LB against dragons. And whatever card with flight attack on it. So, yeah, we'll get into it. So the boss does some fixed damage, some magic damage, some physical damage. I know there's at least wind magic damage. I'm not sure about the rest of it. Just kind of jumped into the fight and tried to figure it out, and this seemed to work. So I think as long as nobody's as long as nobody's below 0% wind resist, you should be fine, at least for this first turn. I'll have to pay attention to see what other elements it does. But Runda on turn 1 is going to put up Runda Barrier and then Protect and Shell. And you do want his TMR or STMR on for the auto cover. I think that's his TMR passive. No, he just has auto cover automatically. So, but yeah, Protect, Shell, and then some resistances. Roberta is going to give us Dragon Killer, Fire Imbue, and then a stat buff with support from the skies. Sisney is going to... yeah, actually, we're not taking any damage this turn. We're going to do her big Fire Imperil from her Grandis, and then just store magic a couple times. Louise, this turn, is going to Unstoppable Protection from Lakshmi. And Reagan and Rain are just both going to LB. We're going to shift at LB with Rain. So we'll chain them up. Okay, so this turn Rund is going to LB for some mitigations. Louise up a Fire Field, Magic Break or Spirit Break, an attack buff, and some mitigations. Yeah, not that her. Yeah, the mitigations were completely unnecessary on her. Honestly, we could have done just anything else, really, but it's fine. Who is this? Rain is going to True Undermine. What else? True Undermine, Fire Amp, and LB Fill. Although, yeah, we needed LB Fill. Reagan is going to just LB Modifier Boost, I guess just fire stuff, and then punch. Louise is going to base form LB. And Sisney can just do her Magic Amp. So, okay, so this turn Roberta is going to shift, and we will just refresh Dragon Killer, Fire Imbue, and then Emissary of Demise. Reagan's going to SLB, Rain's going to LB. Louise is going to triple, she's going to shift, and she's going to triple Bolting Strike and end with Nanomachine Overload. Sisney is going to SLB. Runda is going to triple Bolting Strike. So we'll send the Bolting Strike chainers first, wait for the chain to build, and then send Reagan and Rain. All right. I wasn't even paying attention to what element that was, but it's fine. So now this turn, Louise is just going to Ionic Fire Blaster 4 times to fill LB for everyone. Runda is going to SLB to fill LB. We're going to triple Bolting Strike with Sisney and Roberta. Then we will LB with Rain and Reagan, and that should finish the fight. So we'll do the Bolting Strike chainers first, and then send the Mirror of Equity chainers. And there we go. Yeah, that boss was bulky. I think it had like 45 billion HP or something like that, but let's see how much Rain did by himself. The friend Rain with only 200% Dragon Killer. So 25 billion. Is that math adding up to 45 billion? Got 16 there, so about 40. Yeah, maybe, yeah, I forget. Maybe it was like 42 billion. So not a massive overkill, but maybe you can find a friend rain that's geared a little. Hey guys, sorry about that. The storage on my phone ran out. Too many videos. But I think what I was saying was, find a friend rain that's geared with a little more dragon killer for more secure clear. Um, but the general idea is, pick up a friend that the boss has some vulnerability to. I know it's neutral to what is it? Fire. God, and I just libred this. I know it's fire, water, lightning. I believe wind and light. It's neutral to. I mean, you can always check the wiki, but and find someone who's a chaining finisher. Just because of its bulk, you can't, and the damage cap being 10 billion, you can't just bring a really strong like cloud and clear it easily because he's going to cap out and, it will still have 75% of its HP left. But anyway, hope that helped. We'll jump into the Tonberry fight here in a sec. So I'll be back in a minute. All right, let's go into the King of the... No, not that. King of the Tonberries fight, level 3. This should be the last stage. No items, no continues, no KOs. So I guess you can take as long as you want. We're going to be doing as quick as we can. But we're just going to take a random strong friend, preferably one that can tag chain. I think the boss it's neutral to... Well, actually, let's just jump in here real quick and Libra it. So it is neutral to lightning, wind, weak to ice, water, light, and resistant to fire, earth, and dark. So we're going to go with a wind-focused team. Well, we're going to mix in some light a little bit, but with 2B. But so we'll take this 2B, make sure they're geared. They are good. And it's a demon. Yeah, only 200 demon killer on this companion, but that's fine. So the rest of the party, Chizuru, naked in the base form, shift form, just budget gear. Hopefully, I know the helm's a Neovision based STMR, but max demon, max LB, some empty slots, whatever. Oh no. An attack card. Obviously, she has empty slots, so if you don't have this card, you can make up whatever's missing in the empty slots. Bulwark, he must have some... I don't know. It seemed like Runda was taking all the single target stuff. I know the attacks can be provoked. Pretty sure they can be. But anyway, tried to build him for provoke with Tulian's card and gear. Dragon's Brush, Obsidian Bracer, Call of the Wild. So there's that. What are we getting from the jacket? That's 20, right? And the materia should be giving us 30. And there's 50 on Tulian's card, so that's 100. Regardless, I mean, it's definitely survivable. So, oh, that would explain why he wasn't eating those attacks or being targeted. My bad. So, where's draw rate? But yeah, in general, it's a demon that does mostly physical. There's a fixed attack, I think, on turn 3 or 4. It doesn't hit that hard, but I mean, it does hit kind of hard, but as long as everyone's geared, they should be fine. All right, so there's Bulwark, passive provoke, no evasion, and just a lot of preemptive LB fill per turn. Runda, I think Runda's geared the same as the last fight, honestly. So full evasion. The boss does have some accuracy, but it's Runda, so who cares? No idea if it does elemental attacks, but there we go, regardless. And that free tank card. Reagan, I gave him a katana, just because we're getting a katana imperil from Chizuru, but otherwise he's geared the same as the last fight. Max Demon, 280 LB, but that's fine. Then Yigo's here is our breaker. Not the greatest breaker in the world, but who cares? So she's Max Demon, Max LB. I think she's getting 1 LB, but there we go. So we'll get into it. I haven't seen any status ailments, so either everyone's innately immune or it doesn't do any. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and LB with Reagan. Yigo is going to, let's see, Bad Breath, and then imbue herself with Earth and Earth Imperil. Chizuru this turn is going to Katana Imperil, Strong Samurai Spirit, and Focus Strength. Bulwark's going to shift and give us Wind Imbue, Wind Amp with Tempest Tempo and Wind Imperil, and Demon Killer. Runda is going to put up Protectka, cover, and then just whatever. And we can shift to LB with 2B for the base form LB modifier. So we'll just send the back row together, get some sort of chain thing going. Okay, so miraged a bit of that from Chizuru's skill. So we're going to shift Chizuru and do her shifted LB this turn. Runda is going to LB. Bulwark's going to LB. Reagan's going to LB modifier and then Mirror of Equity twice. Yigo is going to... Is that like sheep bad breath or... Yeah, anyway. So the extra long bad breath. And then Mirror of Equity twice. Go to the base form with 2B and just do her Light Imperil, Light Amp, and attack buff. So we'll send Reagan and Yigo, and then Chizuru once the chain builds. Actually, we'll send Bulwark first for the stat buffs. No, we had a better stat buff from Chizuru. Anyway, here we go. Then send Runda. Okay, so Reagan's going to SLB. We're going to Mirror of Equity 3 times with Yigo. Gonna base form LB 2B. Chizuru is going to just refill her LB with Devastating Samurai Slash. Runda can... We'll wait on Runda's SLB. we'll just go ahead and send the chainers. I think we get it dispelled this turn or next turn. I think it might be at the end of turn 4, but... So we'll send Chizuru just to build the chain, send Yigo and Reagan, and then 2B. And Bulwark. What? Guess we can unlock triple cast for Bulwark and just refresh Demon Killer. So we will once again LB with Chizuru. 2B can just chain up Bolting Strike in the base form. Yigo can SLB. Reagan can Mirror of Equity 3 times. How long was this Amplify from Bulwark? I think it was 5 turns. Yeah, so we're still imbued and amplified. So we'll just send them for now. So go with 2B to build the chain, then just everyone else. Okay, Rhonda can, I guess, just reapply cover, and she'll go and Protectica. And Bulwark can do something. We're about to get dispelled, so I guess Mirage, maybe. Ramping stat buff, and oh, I don't know. That. Okay, so we're just going to LB2B again. Reagan can Mirror of Equity 3 times. We'll Mirror of Equity 3 times with Diego. Bulwark can go back to the shift form and reapply. Really, we just need Demon Killer this turn. Chizuru, now that she's back in the base form, can reapply the Katana in peril. I guess just Orochi Blade and whatever. Runda, forget if we got a... Yeah, we have a rolling stat buff from Bulwark, so we'll just go ahead and send all them. That should be the fight. Yeah, there we go. So, but just for, funsies, we'll go ahead and clear it with the team I originally built for this. So, yeah, just assume best in select gear on Ibarra and 2B and Dwayne. Dwayne set as the leader. So Sylvie is going to imbue everyone with lightning. Give Demon Killer over to 2B. And then offensive buff. Yeah. I don't think we need a sword in peril. Gonna base form LB Ibarra, base form LB 2B. Dwayne's gonna do his strong skill. What is he geared with anyway? Swords? Should be fine. And Angeal is going to, what is he going to do? Really, we just need the break from him. So, Lightning in Peril, 89% breaks. So, there we go. There's a turn 1 clear. Kind of sucks we couldn't work in a Weapon in Peril on Dwayne, but I forget what that boss's HP was. I know we looked at it a second ago. It was like 32 or 35, but who did what? So mainly 2B, it looks like. So there we go. Anyway, for a fun clear. But thanks for watching. Hope it helped. I will catch you guys later.